What's good? It's your girl, Miss Diamond, and you're tuned in to the H Town review for H Town Jamz. And it is going down tonight because we have another lit show and a surprise special guest that is going to be right here in the building with us, giving
Yes.
a lit opinion on the review. I'm so excited to just get this show started.
Me too, girl. So, as y'all know, every week we review new songs or albums from some of Houston's dopest artists out there. And this week, we want to let y'all know we got a phenomenal show coming up. If you yourself want to be on the show, you can send your tracks to htownjamsmp3@gmail.com. Make sure you put music review in the subject line so you can have a chance to be on the show. All right, Miss Diamond, you want to introduce our special guest, or you want to tell them the review? What you want to do first?
First,
Huh?
figure out. Let me figure out how was your day today?
It was productive. It was really productive. Um, I made some crafting materials. I ran some errands today, and I feel like I'm still like the only one wearing a mask. Like it's not really social distancing anymore. Traffic is almost getting there,
Mm-hmm.
but more shows like these is what keeps me home, and that's what makes me happy. What you do today?
Girl, I just, did the music thing and made sure everything was good, pushing out, new music and just enjoying the day, man. It was very productive. It was super lit. It was super lit. I'm excited that I got a
I
lot.
like your hair. You look cute today.
Oh, thank you.
Ew. Thank you, girl. Look. So let's go ahead and introduce which first. They both pretty
So,
special.
first of all, let me introduce our very special guest. He is a superstar in the music industry right here in H Town. He is the CEO and head of the Mixxgang DJs. Well, let me say co CEO because he's not the only CEO, but he is one of the founding fathers of the Mixxgang DJs, which is a coalition that started right here in Houston, but expands out all over the United States and globally. It has over 400 DJs a part of their coalition and over 5 colleges associated with the coalition.
That's amazing.
I know it is amazing. I want to welcome to
Let's welcome him definitely.
the upcoming legend. And I say upcoming legend because he is on the brink to becoming a legend in the entertainment industry. Welcome, DJ Matrix.
Yeah.
How's it going, lady?
Again. Thank you so
Yes,
much for
it's
coming
good.
through.
No problem, no problem.
So before we get into the review, um, we just want to know. I just want to know, like, how was your day, and are you ready? Are you ready? Are there any? Would you spin some of the songs that we about to talk about?
Most
Okay.
deaf. I will.
Okay.
And to answer your question, my day was pretty, I would say, phenomenal as well. It's very, every day is a new venture. It's a new life scenery. Let's just say it like that. You wake your
Okay.
eyes up to something new, and which is a blessing.
It is amazing. Every Monday that you can wake up and go get it, hey, that is amazing because Monday,
Yep.
money making Monday.
It's for
So,
go getters.
yeah,
People who look forward to Mondays because it's like, yeah, everybody's at work. They should be here. You know, yeah, the productive ones always look forward to that.
that is the well. Today we are reviewing Young Martez, a Houston artist who has a new album called Certain Moments, and I'm kind of excited about it. Martez has been on my radar for a hot little minute. I don't know,
Me too.
but I've known Martez, I known about his music for at least about four years, maybe.
Hmm. He's had a lot of great collaborations in his career so far. And his latest album, Certain Moments, has quite a few hits on it. You guys can find it everywhere. I'm trying to pull up the pictures so y'all can know which album to download.
Exactly. What did you overall like? What did you think about the album Matrix?
It's a pretty dope album. You know, it's it's pretty much not nothing I'm not used to, but you know,
Mhm.
just to hear him with a new dope album out again is it's pretty. You know, it's kind of dope. You know, I dig it. You know, I would jam it, definitely jam it. Now I'm sitting here. I'm going to reach out to him to see what can I grab from him to do a service pack with, so we can pass them out to the DJs and get his stuff more and more in rotation. So it's pretty dope.
That
Are y'all playing around?
super dope. So the DJs in your coalition would more than likely support which record? Like I want to know out of all of the records on his project, which one would Mixxgang DJ say, yeah, we gotta get into we gotta get on that one.
You know, we're gonna ride with the Houston artists though. So anything that has
Right.
a Houston artist on it, we're gonna ride with that one first. Which is I can't tell you because I'm gonna let you know later on. But I'm
Yeah,
gonna give you one. I'm gonna give you just one,
one.
and that is "Back It Up" with Beat King because that's more of a it's more of the club ratchet
Banger.
Yeah,
banger. There you
Yeah.
go. So,
yeah. I agree. I agree, man. They back it up. Oh my goodness.
but the rest of them, you know, it's dope. It's dope. I mean, I have no complaints about it.
I
I
don't
mean, I would say the only complaint I have, honestly, is that there were a lot of great collaborations on there. And I knew a few because I'm already a follower. I know them by voice. But there were some people that I didn't know. And I was like trying to find out who it was from on the description. And it wasn't there. So for me, it was just like, it would have, the songs were good enough for me to want to look more into
know
the
who you didn't know. Like name an artist you didn't know.
Cody Ali,
Cody. What song was
number
it?
5, Alone.
That's the
No.
female, right?
Oh.
Yeah, that's one of them. So the name was on there. What platform did you use to listen to the album?
Apple Music.
Apple Music. That's I guess where I need to be.
And I did Spotify.
You know, I'm a YouTube Music girl, but if YouTube Music isn't gonna provide me all the info that I'm gonna need like that, then it kind of takes away a little bit.
Yeah. Now that person, I don't know who that is, but some of them I did know. Like,
TV Fast Lane.
yeah, he had Fast Lane on there. He had Mo
MO3.
from Dallas,
Mm-hmm.
B King from Houston.
Fifth Ward
Mm-hmm.
JP.
I didn't know Cody. Eddie Coke. I know Eddie Coke. He's from the north side.
And Draco.
Yeah. Raw Rap. I don't know who Raw Rap is. And I don't know New I guess New. And I don't know
I
Drake.
think that's a good thing though.
Draco, I do know. I do know Draco. I think Draco's from the north side.
Mm-hmm.
I did not know Fugo. I didn't know Fugo. And I didn't know Zaymar. Now I did know Fifth Ward JP. Fifth Ward
Mm-hmm.
making waves for a hot little minute.
Yeah, he has.
And then the young legend, J Dog.
Of course. So, man, I'm gonna start looking on another one just so I can get it. But like, it's good that there are artists that we did know and artists that we didn't know because I think it's important that we always find new creative
Yeah,
people. You know, so it's good. So now we know y'all. Now y'all on our radars too.
exactly,
Definitely on mine.
exactly. Right?
So,
So
do
everybody on
y'all
your radar.
do y'all have an all-time favorite?
Y'all want to say it on three?
Mine was really hard. This is never easy for me.
We can say it on three. Who gonna count it down?
I'll count it down this time because you know, girl, last time you counted to 2 and then you said it on 3. I'm gonna count to 3, and we gonna say it on the next breath. Okay.
Okay. All all together.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
In
Am I
my
act?
act. Wait,
What's
what?
y'all said?
Am I act?
Yes. In my act.
Let y'all know that this is a 16 full track album presented by Vigo Entertainment. Um, he's got a lot of hits on there. So y'all like In My Act.
I do.
I like
I'm
Blues.
gonna say in my act for me, it's just the messaging, the delivery, the lyrics around it. In my act was just that record that, it makes you want to get up and go make something shake.
Right. And for
Mm-hmm.
me, in my act was pretty much like, every superhero has a theme song.
Yeah.
And that's one of the songs that, especially if you like into working out, that would be a good hype song to get you going, to get your workout going on too as well.
For
So
sure.
that's one of the reasons why I kind of like that too. It's like the more that motivation for you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think for me, I like Blues because I could relate. I felt I liked how he made you look at how you do have people who depend on you and pretend on you at the same time, and that you got family. It's just like another relatable song. And but on the flip side, like if I did want to go work out, or I do want to, get into something, or when I'm showing houses, In My Act is definitely what I would be playing while I'm on my way
Yeah.
there. So yeah. Also goes by mood, I feel,
Mhm.
because he showed a lot of emotion and versatility in his feelings on this album.
Right. I actually, yeah, I think he did good by releasing In My Act as his first single.
First one.
Off the project. Now his next single is Back It Up with B King. And I'm gonna say this. I think the Mo 3 record for me was a lot stronger. And I
Mm-hmm.
think the 3 record should have been second on his single releases. And I'm gonna say why. I think Mo 3 is buzzing right now.
Yeah, hell yeah, he is.
Mhm.
And this is not to take away from B King, because I love me some B King. I can jam B King 24/7, especially when I'm trying to get in a mood and turn up and get lit. Yes, B King is dope. But I think the Mo 3 record for me was my second favorite record on the project. And for me, I would definitely put my push behind the Mo 3 record. For me, I mean, I am. I'm gonna do what I gotta do to make that Mo 3 record pop, because I like that record.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I like it too, but I feel like that Mo 3 record, it should went down a little further, like number 15 or something like that, because it get you as it get the CD goes, as the album goes on, for the Florida album, it should have just brought him in, and then brought in the last one, and then be like repeat, you know. But once once first thing people do when they get it, they see who was on there first. This is their favorite songs. But if your intro song, which it is, your intro song is banging, you'll just go and let it fly right on through. But the way the album is actually set up,
Mm-hmm.
it's not a bad order. It's just that it's kind of like songs is like
All over the place.
right.
Yeah.
I liked it. I like the order of it. I feel like I don't know. I thought the order was good. I liked quite a few songs. Touchdown was good. Out the Jungle was good. Song Lie was good. There was more that I really did like overall.
Right, right. I think honestly, I think his intro to me is like my third favorite record. That Story to Tell,
Mm-hmm.
for me, that Story to Tell actually told me a story and a message. And I'm just like, yes, Martez. Like now you in your bag. This is how you do an intro. Like I
Right.
don't
Yeah.
nobody say it. This is like for me, this is going down as one of the hardest shows of 2020. Period.
I agree. I thought he put in a lot of time into it. I wonder how long it took him to make it. I wonder what it was that made him call it certain moments, because he talks a lot about a lot of them, but like which moment kind of sticks out to him most in a sense.
Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, overall, I'm gonna rate it a 4 out of 5. What are y'all rating it?
I'm giving it a 4 out of 5 as well.
Same here. 4 out of 5.
I'm surprised Diamond said 4 this time. Yeah.
I'm not gonna always be the Paula Abdul of the show, okay?
Hey, nobody's expecting it. I'm just
Y'all
saying.
know what that
I like
means.
the album. I think 4s are always that's a good number. I look forward to seeing the visual. He did have a few videos out as well, and it seems like he's coming from every aspect when it comes to all sides of the city. When he collaborated with people from all sides. I like how he does have um, all in, and that he does have the videos. I like that. I don't know. It was a good album. It was a good album.
No, I think it was
What
a
I didn't like, I don't want to do was like his little situation with Sauce, but I feel like maybe the timing kind of helped as well. I already knew who he was. I was already on to him. So
I heard about it once or twice. So I mean, I give it a 4 out of 5 because it's not because it wasn't a bad album. That's not that. It's just that he had certain people I really didn't recognize on there. But other than that, I mean, it's a great album. I mean, I got that's all I got.
no, it was listen, it was a great album. And those we did not recognize, they were really good too. So
I
now
They
like
were
them.
too.
my
It made me
radar
really
is up
favorite.
for new people. So
Mm-hmm.
I have nothing negative to say about the album. I will say I gave it a 4 because certain tracks on the project, I felt like, dang, he'd have put that right after the intro, and then he would have put that down here towards the bottom.
All
So,
right.
but overall, I think the song selections were great. I think he picked some great songs to put out. I would love to sit down with Martez. I think
Me
Martez to me is a dope artist, and I don't think Martez is one of those gimmicky, like I gotta do a stunt just to make you recognize me type artists. I think Martez is one of those, his music speaks for itself.
It does.
Mhm.
His words paint a picture anyway. It gives good visuals.
No, he
It really
does.
does.
He is super dope. I think overall, he is super dope and he's very talented. But that in my act, listen, I think I honestly, if I was Martez and I was on Team Martez, I would be doing a relaunch of In My Act because the project just came out. I would do a full DJ blast reminding people about In My Act. And you can re-release the video on World Star or whatever the case may be. But I would run it. I would run it through Mixxgang DJs and all these other coalitions to really get a push behind In My Act because I think In My Act is that record where it's gonna take him global.
Right. I mean that I don't know. That I mean, I can see a lot of challenges coming behind in my act too as well. I can see a lot of people getting behind that. I mean, I could see him doing a casting call for a remix for in my act as well. But
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
now that is like I said, every superhero has a theme song, and that will be a theme song.
Themes. Who would be on the remix for In My Act?
Hmm. I can see Trilly Pope on that one. I can
Ooh,
see him.
singing.
I can see
That
Trilly
would
Pope
be
on that.
so dope. Trilly Poke singing on it. But honestly, I would say for the In My Act remix, he needs to go megastar. He needs to go get somebody like T.I. to
Okay.
Jeezy,
who?
Young Jeezy.
Jeezy. Okay.
That would be Jeezy. That would be good. That would be good. So
Jeezy would be dope.
you think the collaboration should be outside basically, and you saying superstardom. Like
Yes.
they're there. I could see a
Yes.
lot of people want to hop on that.
But I feel like at this point he has to go out and get this mega star that has the voice that fits the record. So I do hear Jeezy. I hear a T.I. on it. I even can hear 2 Chainz on MIA.
2
Yeah.
Chainz.
The way he sounds and the way he does his cadence and his style, 2 Chainz will be dope on the In My Act remix. I promise. Because at this point, he probably should be either re-releasing it or doing a remix to it. And so yeah, I would say go get a major star. I'm not opposed to Trilly Poke either. Because I know Trilly Poke has a cult like following.
Mm-hmm.
That would be a good look for him. But I also feel like he can add a outside major superstar to it to add that feel and element to it. Because all it takes is that one push, and
Yep. Now he could do it. He could
Yeah.
do it either way too. He could do it like he could do a Houston version. MIA. He could do
East Coast, West Coast.
I
East
was
Coast, West Coast
thinking what
version.
yeah, West Coast. I was thinking that I think a lot of dope artists will be on it, and if more people. So let's talk about Mixxgang DJs, because this is where you come in into where his music can be heard globally across, the world. What started you to become a founder of it, and what cities and what places like can we get it out there? Because we feel like maybe it's artists, and
Well,
not just the artists, but about the DJs, about you guys.
to start off, what actually started me to do Miss Game DJs. One of my ex coworkers. Um, we was working with a company, and we was always saying that we was going to do something together, and we never had a chance to do anything together. So one day I woke up and went to him and said, "Yo, how about we start our own coalition?" He was like, "All right, cool. What you want to do?" I said, "All right, well, we'll talk more about it. Let's get off the lot. Let's go." That same day, I ran across another guy, and he was up and coming being a DJ, and show him a little tricks while I was there, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Then uh, another guy, the other founder, co-founder, we went to high school together, and so we kept in touch and all that good stuff. So I had called them all three of them, including myself, four. We was all on a three-way, and I was telling them the idea I had, and they all was like, "All right, yeah, cool, let's do it." So we started it up. I say by that night, we was trying to figure out a name for ourselves, and the next day I came up with a name. We all Mixxgang DJs, whatever. They were like, "How will you spell it?" And I was like, "Well, what do when you say somebody's name or when you say a DJ in the mix, how do you spell it? Mixx." I said, "Yeah, that's cool." He said, "Okay, where you get the game from?" I said, "Well, we're a bunch of DJs, so when there's more than two people, that is what it's like a game." I'm like, "Exactly." So, and if you, what are we? He was like, "DJs." And one of the guys said, "Boy, you think you slick?" And I'm like, "Nah, that's what it is. Mixxgang DJs." So we started there. Then we started there. Then we went from Houston, and I was online, and
Mm-hmm.
I tagged one of the co-founders on there, and I was like, "Yo, check this chick out." And then like, "All right, reach out to her." So I reached out to her, DJ Candy B, and come to find out she was in Washington. I'm sorry, she was in Washington. So
Okay.
it jumped from Houston to Washington. Then it went from Washington back down to Houston. That's when we pulled in DJ Wayne Head. And then from there, it went from here to ATL. from ATL
Hmm.
to Florida, from Florida to Louisiana, from
That
Louisiana,
is something
and
else.
it just went everywhere. And
Everywhere.
it's I mean, till this day, we got people asking to be in. We have a guy in I want to say Jamaica now.
Mm.
So we just global. Well, we just went global. We have some in China. We have some in Iraq. We have some in Iran. We have some in Paris. We have some in Italy. We have some in France. Well, I'm sorry, those all three in the same, but we have them everywhere now. Um, it's so many that I really, after I think I lost count after 350, but it's so many that, and I know
Wow.
pretty much I know every one of my DJs, every one of them.
Y'all
They
have
just
a
not
real
just my DJs, but
relationship.
yeah, and it's kind of crazy. Like started doing stuff with 93.7 with DJ Damien, and we grew from the relationship with us grew from there. And he was like, "Man, you even do better than this individual." And I'm like, "Well, thank you, man." And he kind of turned me on to the college side, so we got a lot of HBCUs in our coalition too. We got a lot of colleges on there too as well. You go down Sixth Street. I want to say six. I want to say the clubs on Sixth Street. 16 of them are Mixxgang DJ clubs. It's a Mixxgang there.
So y'all run the whole block. Y'all run it all.
That's pretty
Okay.
much the goal. That's pretty much the goal.
That's what's up. So
Yeah.
how has the virus affected you guys professionally? Because we know right now a lot of DJs are trying to go live, not being able to play and spin. But y'all are still finding ways to make it happen.
Well, it haven't affected a lot of us in person, personally, but it affected some of the DJs. And I commend one of the DJs in our coalition. He offered to pay somebody rent. He was like, "I know it's time. Times are hard or whatever. I know you DJs. Some of you DJs only do this only for a living." And he was like, I feel that this is what we need to do as a coalition, as brothers and sisters in the coalition. We need to look out for one another. So I'm offering to
That's
pay one
real.
bill, and he
Mm.
was like, it don't matter, one bill. So the other DJ reached out to him. He was like, "Man, to be honest with you, I can handle the rest of it, but I just need my rent paid." And he was like, "Done." So of course that caused a chain reaction, and we started, from my understanding, I say none of the DJs went hungry or anything like that. We all have a tight and a great understanding and a perfect relationship.
Hold on, Diamond. I think I messed this up. Sorry, y'all. All right. I don't know how to make it happen.
Don't worry about it. I don't know what. I don't
Sorry.
know what.
Sorry, y'all. I'm over here trying to figure this stuff out. But so how does somebody become a part of the coalition? Say they're really interested and they want to get to know you more about what you do. How do they become part of it?
Well, I have two pages myself. I have Who Is DJ Matrix, and I have the Mixxgang DJs. In fact, all the founders have that page and the password. So 9 times out of 10, if you go live and you see Mixxgang DJs pop up on your live,
Mhm.
then we are scouting you at that moment, and
All
we actually paying
right.
attention to your craft. And
So when
how
somebody
many times
message
do that?
when they
Right? We
message
see
you, it could be anybody or it's you directly. You have
it could
your
be
own.
any, it could be anybody. It could be anybody.
Mm.
Okay. That's good. So somebody's always actively looking and you guys are actively checking messages so y'all don't miss out on that. Um, are there any countries that you want to travel to as soon as you can? Like you yourself want to be a traveling DJ?
Believe it or not, I would like to go to Paris.
Okay.
Really?
I
Why?
would, and I mean just to get out the states a little more. I think it'll be a different place. I see it a lot on TV, and I'm like, oh, that's nice. And looking at the Eiffel Tower make my blood pressure go down, if you know what I mean. So
Mm.
it
Passport
it,
right
it,
here.
it looked relaxing there.
Yeah, I
So
feel
you
you.
have your passport?
No,
Well, you're not trying to go to Paris.
yeah, no. I'm not afraid of heights. I just don't like long flights. I don't. I really don't. I mean, if it's five hours, I could do 6 hours. Yeah, 16, 17 hours, no.
I feel you.
But what if you went to sleep on the flight?
I couldn't sleep because in my mind it's still saying you are in the air.
You don't want to wake up and you all of a sudden start tripping. Like, hold on. Yeah, like I done been in the sky way too long.
Exactly. And it's like,
You would take your family.
yeah,
I've flown the long ways before.
We went to California, and that kind of didn't work out either because it's
California.
okay. I have little kids, and
I'm getting my children passports.
Yeah, it is. After so long, we drove to Florida, and my middle child, he was like, we got to Florida, he was over the drive. He was just, I'm over it. Ah! We went to California. It ain't nothing trying to calm down the child from like when the airplane hit turbulence and it dropped a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Then trying to calm down the elder too as well, because you're like, okay, today is our day. So it is. Just imagine being there for 16 hours or 17 hours, and you try to sleep. And that's not good. But eventually, I believe that I get over that fear. Well, it's not a fear; it's just over that anxiety. But it just we just didn't do it.
So I guess the last question is, who's on your playlist right now?
Well, right now I'm getting back into a lot of old school stuff. Because if you haven't heard what an artist is going now, you want to know where they've been before.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of people don't know, T.I. is actually working on another project.
Ooh, exclusive.
So
should we be surprised?
Yeah, that he's working on it, but at the same time, it's more of a relaxed style of T.I.
Okay.
So it's not really, it's something that you'll just listen to, clean up your house around, and
is it called Expeditiously?
Pretty much.
Yeah, I feel
pretty
you.
much.
Okay, so you jamming T.I., you trying to go old school. So when you say old school, I was thinking you meant 90 vibes, but you're talking about like 2000. Maybe 2000 artists coming back.
See, 90s had two sides. You had the R&B side and you had the hip hop side. Mm-hmm. So if you go to the R&B side of the 90s, then you're going more or less like SWV, Escape, not TLC. TLC was in the 80s. Well,
no, that was 90s. They ended about
yeah. So you go into that side, but the hip hop side of it, there's a lot of them there. I'm drawing a blank on the hip hop side of the 90s.
There's a lot of Nelly.
There's a lot of them.
Nelly's 2000.
Nelly. Well, Nelly's 2000. Nelly's 2000.
When you look
Naughty by Nature, Naughty by Nature is one.
Yeah,
Nature was like early 90s, late 80s.
Mm-hmm. So it is.
You still had Kid and Play in the 90s.
That was 80s, 90s.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was a mixture.
And I always been a T.I. fan.
Oh yeah, LL Cool J, Jay-Z.
LL ain't coming up with nothing new. Everything is best of LL. Diddy, Bad Boy.
Oh yeah, Bad Boy.
Yeah.
Dope.
Tupac.
Right.
Yeah. KRS-One was more early 90s, late 80s.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Big Pun was in the 90s.
Busta Rhymes was in the 90s. Busta was my guy in the 90s. He was amazing then too.
But they are finding out that they're making
ESG.
They are finding out that they're making a lot more music, doing a lot more money doing features though. So
they are.
A lot of people that we are referring to, they are only doing features with up and coming artists.
They really are. I want to ask, since I got Matrix, like they, everybody's doing these verses and these, this person versus this person online. Like, what H-Town artist would you want to see go head to head?
Ooh.
I would like to see Zero and Slim Thug.
Zero versus Slim Thug.
Yes.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm lost.
You
Zero.
wanna know? You wanna know
Really?
why? You wanna know why?
Why?
Because Slim Thug off the dome, he has more flow. Most of the stuff we hear is actually written. Most stuff you hear from Zero is actually written too.
Well, you could see him as I could see Zero as a writer, more so as a writer than a freestylist. But I wouldn't have really. Wow, that was an
That is very
interesting
interesting
battle
though.
And
Because
because they
then
have different styles, different moods.
yeah,
it just catch people off guard because basically you have two different talents going head to head, and
you
it actually make you make that on demand decision.
it really does. I actually think that was I didn't even think about that because I was thinking Slim Thug. Honestly, I wanted to see Slim Thug versus Lil Flip, but that was like the natural reaction.
Mm-hmm.
I think I didn't. Yeah, that's why I was like, "Are you sure?"
Him versus Paul Wall would be interesting.
Oh no,
That
that's
will,
no.
but at the same time, you back as Slim Thug versus Zero because it
Yeah.
makes you make that
I
on
actually
demand
like that.
decision.
I actually like that. You know who I want to see. I want to see. I don't know, y'all gonna think this is weird, but Big Pokey and Lil Kiki,
Hmm.
cause they different.
Hmm.
Cause let me tell you, cause at some point Pokey got to play hardest hitting a little something off of that project, and then Kiki is gonna have to play some off of his earlier stuff too. So it's kind of like for me, I think that's gonna be very interesting because their whole styles and swag is different.
It
But
is, but if you were also to add in the features that they all do outside of their albums as well, that's something to weigh on. That's something to weigh on too. Because
so
Kiki
who you
does a
gonna
lot.
say?
I don't even know. Like I be more so looking forward to trying to think of people who would do good together. But for me, as far as a versus, hmm, I wouldn't mind seeing, and we was talking about OGs. I wouldn't mind seeing Bun B do a verse. I don't know. I can't name off the top of my head, but I would like to see Bun B get active. I know he do his thing, but just hit the hits to make the fans just go back down memory lane and just.
You know, I got another one y'all ain't think about. K Reno versus Scarface would be
Ooh,
Lyrically.
lyrically.
I can see Scarface taking that one though. I can really see Scar
No.
because you gotta look at the current songs he had though, like Higher Power.
Ah. Well, okay.
Fuck
I think
faces, come on.
if you're talking about album sales and all of that, maybe. But when you saying lyrically, bro,
I think K Reno has that one too.
when you're talking about lyrics, I'm not talking about the type of songs. I'm talking bar for bar, word for word. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I can't really say who would win because I would have to hear it and I would have to hear what K Reno's gonna come with and then what
I see that too. That
yeah.
depends on what mood he's in.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because they might be playing checkers, and I'm thinking they should be playing chess. So who knows? Because I mean, seriously, K Reno has some chess pieces, and so does Scarface. So
Mhm.
I think that would be dope. Thought, and honestly, I think any verses that we get locally in Houston will be super dope.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. I think the city's been pretty active though. There's been a lot of really good collaborations. A lot of the legends, even the ones that have retired here or the ones who just aren't really working on their own, like they're just chilling, they're still active by being on these features. And to me, like that's like the most important thing is because they are keeping the gaps of
They're
these
keeping it
generations
together, yeah.
together.
Right, right.
So
Well, look, I think whatever the city does, we're gonna support it. I know for a fact that H Town Jamz is gonna rock with it. I know the Mixxgang DJs is gonna rock with it. I know the
Always.
gonna rock with it. So look, we're all gonna rock with whatever the city has going on. And I know for me, the final verdict, because today's episode was about the Martez project, certain moments. And for me, my final verdict is y'all who are listening need to go see this project, go check it out, support it, make sure that you all actually turn up on this project. Because I think
yeah,
it's a dope project that is coming out of the city, and the city should just jump behind it. What do you think, Matrix?
I'm 100% behind that. 100% behind that. Let's do a listening party for him or something.
Oh, wait
ooh,
a minute.
okay.
Did we get a mixed gang DJ invite for Martez to do a listening party?
Listen, let's do one.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm with it. I'm with it. I think that is super dope. I honestly, I'll probably reach out to Martez and let's see if we can make it happen.
Let's do it.
I'll be there. I'll be there.
Oh, you talking about in person or you talking about online, like with Zooms and all that stuff?
It don't matter.
It
It
don't
don't
matter.
matter.
Okay.
We gonna set that up after the show. But overall, I really enjoy the album. I love it. I feel like it has a lot of longevity. It lives up to his other albums and his other songs. He's on the right road. He's hitting every shot. He's crossing every T, down every I. And I'm happy just to see the growth in doing this now. I just feel like it's only gonna help what's inevitable for him anyway. We just happen to be saying that we're here to support it. So he did that.
Yeah, he did that. I'm all for it. Well,
I got
I
no complaints.
Matrix, DJ Matrix for coming on the show today. I mean, I honestly, I'm excited because y'all, like I said in the intro, I mean everything I said in the intro. Matrix is one of those DJs that everybody should have on their radar. Everybody should have him in their phone. Like you should be able to call Matrix or text Matrix and say, "Hey fam, I got a single that I'm putting out. I got an album I'm putting out. I'm about to send you something in your Cash App, and I want you to, um, turn up on the record."
Support the music, support the artists, but know that it's more than just the artists, it's the DJs. And, for artists to sit there and want to be mainstream or to get known, you got to tap into somebody who has that background, has that support.
Yeah, it's true. Like I told
And
somebody earlier that, support costs nothing. Just what you do with your support after you get it supported.
support it, and that is my thing for sure. And I appreciate you for being here. And shout out to my girl Faith and Hustle
Thank
and
you for having.
Diamond. And this was another hot episode of the H Town Music Review for H Town Gems. Make sure you subscribe, like, and share our videos on this channel. We are doing some awesome things, and I hope that in the future we can have a show with the Mixxgang DJs. I'm putting it out there, and that's something we can talk about, bringing Mixxgang DJs officially into the H Town Jams family because I support them. I think Mixxgang DJs is doing their thing. Salute to every single DJ that's a part. And
Thank
hey,
you.
going down. Appreciate y'all.
Thanks for having me a
Y'all
part of the
stay
show.
tuned.
You're welcome.
All right. See y'all.
Bye.